Good afternoon, my fellow brothers and sisters them for Ambazonia. Today, na the 4th of January 2022, na Sheikadi Womlim, ide online. Just for respond to some audio where I don't hear for pigeon, where one guy they call him Wonja. They say he be the vice chairman for the Restoration Council also for this IG things where he claim say the constitution where they use them for put this their so-called interim president Sako for power. It will be written by Pa Mola Litumbe, Pa Chief Ayamba Eta Otun, Pa Goji Dinka and Co. Ladies and gentlemen, me I be old broom for inside this struggle. Wonja na JJC. This is the truth. You know me na say the abusive, but that is the truth. Na a journey just come. And to the best of my knowledge, I work with all of these mentioned people. No time, no day ever where these people they sit together inside one room. No time, no day inside the struggle. Where you get Pa Mola Litumbe, Dr. Chief Ayamba Eta Oton, Chief Goji Dinka inside one single room where they sit down, say they write a constitution. I think say he start for talk say he want for make sure say make the stop for deceive the Amazonian people, make them stop for the lie for the Amazonian people as pay their internal fighting where it go on inside this their cancer where the form and where they tear we apart where them they call them say IG. So I want for make it be well known for all the Amazonian people where them to listen to this audio and where them listen to for this comrade Wonja. Make it be clear. Say these people they not be sit down in no given time for this old revolution for write a constitution. It go further for talk say this constitution where them do use them for put this Sako for chair. Now the one way these people they've been write them and say no be an IG constitution, now a constitution when a Southern Cameroon's constitution where it be done be before Babas. The constitution where I know for this my 30 something years as an SCNC activist, as an STYL activist, as an Amazonian fighter. Now, the Southern Cameroon's order in council, where them become out of this thing in about, I think, 1960. And then you get the SCNC constitution, where now we say will be shut down, will be draft that one with Justice Njamsi, where it be of blessed memory, late Dr. Martin Geka Luma, and a host of others them way them don't go before we. So for use the name of patriot like this one for legitimize this their wrong foundation. Now something we an office seat a loaf, an office seat for side road and live and make it go way and no address them. Like someone where you work with these people, and like someone where if you talk for these people who can talk no more, and like someone where you know the truth behind which way it happened. I just want to plead for with people them say before they want form this their interim government, will be plead with them, will be beg them. I be represent my organization from Nigeria, and I kept on crying. Say they know they form a government inside a revolution. It go help for Chakara we the more. It go help for broke we. It go help for make and say make with no focus. We get for come together. We form now a revolutionary council. Where after that we go then form a military where it go to work under this revolutionary council. Where this military, you go to talk for war, you go to keep with people and safe. We go get one united military, the Amazonian Defense Forces, where you go to work for with people them. Them been deny. Them say no. Now government go take we go this place. Nigeria they just wait now. Say more form this government. Them go and recognize the government. Another countries and they plenty they wait now. Say they form this government. Them go recognize the government. They form the government. The same people where them be talking they go recognize the government. Now them catch the government again. Send them back for Cameroon. No country, no the way you don't come where they been tell we say them stand for recognize this government. I be tell them say look. For inside, with long time we run there for this struggle for SCNC, they don't form plenty government them, and SCNC be lost power because some people woke up think say na time for form government them, they call the form government them left and right, and before you know it, one of the government it go broke into two pieces, the other one broke into three pieces, and they will be get many factions of the government, and will be get many factions of the SCNC, and we woke up one time for some meeting will be hold am for Boya, will be talk say no one day again will we go back for this thing where they call and say forming of government in a revolution, because you know the unite we it broke we, because even for developed countries them you get now what you get plenty political parties them with all them they fight for be president. Now we now for inside revolution if we start to form government, it means we will get another opposition then too for that government where we go now we had the fight amongst ourselves instead of the fight for one thing where we get them. So we zip we mouth, we say it not gonna ever happen again. I remind these people them for inside Nigeria say now the thing this way we don't accept, say we no go ever do them. They tell we they ask me say how many of we will be there during the time for LCNC we are the talk now. Say now they did them plenty and plenty of them for you doctors they get sense. More no ching say they no get sense, say they know what way then they do. They don't form government. And I be tell them for that place before I come out. I said this government when I say when I reform them for year, I give una 3 years, it goes chakra into 4 pieces. Not the history that it ever did. No people never ever be free anywhere in the world where they form a government. They form a revolutionary council. Like we don't form the Ambazonian Governing Council, or we join together, we form one revolutionary council where it will march we forward. There's no reason we they go from the government. Now you hear everywhere, they fight the egg of sea, they fight this person, they fight this one, because they see themselves, they get, say, they own the land more than any other people. They build legitimate past any other group, where it not supposed for this so. You don't see what already happen. They contribute money for year. You enter Sako, a loss. You enter for Irene Gwa, a loss. You enter for Chris Ano, a loss. Now they don't cost themselves. They talk for there. But poor guy, then they die for ground zero where they no get guns. They will struggle within ourselves for inside the egg of sea, because we be people then where we don't stay for this thing. We understand already what we will need for do. We understand already the pains where people that go through for ground zero, because many of we inside egg of sea now people where gendarme don't beat them fine. Now people where they don't enter prison too because of this case. Now people where they start for fight for this thing where they see they back for ground zero. They no can start an Afro diaspora. So we pain. You know if you compare our people when they joke off for sleep for 2016, they notice say something they like Amazonia, they get in and they begin the confused we like with the confusion. The only mistake we will make, and I say these guys then fail for listen for we. You know, I say we bad plenty, also over know plenty, but I just say when you don't do something for a very long time, you don't know when. You know where you know if you put your foot, you don't know the kind of mistake where you know if you make them, but you know, we there for Wusa, we there now because of all of these things. And if we not see the nyama way to go, we just need for come back for our senses, for think again, and for say, look, how can we do this? These people have been systematically right. You don't do this, una go do am. You don't do this, una go do am. We want for form na a military way, it could defend we land. Una say no, una no one, una military, una no one war, una call we warmongers. We don't go form group, train the guys them, graduate them. Then una say and say, okay, war na correcting, una come back for day. Can't scatter we again, scatter even the guy that don't train them, scatter everything. Also want them kill them, CC's gun them for we, do all of these things them. But yet, una system, una the call, una self-say government, and na chakara, una the chakara na again na into pieces. How we go start back for manage? Ambazonians, na time this will get for stand up. We'll look again, and again, and we could discover, say, the Ambazonian Governing Council na the way forward. And if you discover, say, the Ambazonian Governing Council na the way forward, it means, say, you don't be convinced for yourself, say, defense Now which way you go talk the talk way the international organizations, the one for here, not be forming a government for day, not be for work a shout for day or for demonstrate for Europe or for do whatsoever. Now just say me we get money way, if you buy sticks them, hand them up for all of these guys and way they need all of these sticks them. And for say make comrade Wonja come out for make this kind of lie way it the lie so just for legitimize a wrong. The forceful foundation where they work on top, it be very aching for me. And in fact, I be listening, I be feel very bitter. I be there like say my tear my shirt because just know say it the talk which we no know nothing about it. In no instance for this struggle, these people the way he mention them, they don't they inside one room for build up or for write or for draw a constitution. All right, thanks one very much. Na Shei Kavi Womelim.